right. And we're back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Wrestling Podcast live from Madison Square Garden. It is 808s and Chess Shots. I am your host again, Jeff, joined as always by Neek DiBiase, the EST of the library, Miss Wakanda Lisa Rice, my man's the negative one, young negative James, and the family man himself, Rico Benoit. Now, how's everyone doing?
Doing well, man. I'm doing well.
Yes, sir.
I'm cheered up now.
Technology woke that ass up. That's what I'm talking about.
That was a rude awakening.
Yes, Lord. All right, you can find us on 808s and Chess Shots on the Instagram, Facebook, and the threads, all the meta universe. And you can find us 808s and Chess Shots on Twitter. We do not use the slave name X. All right, we got the particulars out the way. Guys, how was your week? How's everybody doing since the last time we met up, man?
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing
New hair don't care. I
yes,
like
new hair. Yes, I
Do
totally
that
like
to you.
it. What's up? Nick, how you doing, man? James, you good? Everybody good?
Yeah, can't complain.
All right, man, let's get started, man. Let's get started. Young James, the floor is yours, brother. You got to do some live, you got to experience some live wrestling this past week, huh?
Yeah.
In the Sting seats.
Man, look.
In the Raptors.
$100.
Right. Look. So I get there, doors open at 5, event starts at 6:30 or whatever.
Yep.
I get there, I'm looking for my seat, and I'm like, hey, I'm in section, 300 or whatever. The guy was like, oh, that's over there on the other side of the arena. And he points. But where he's pointing at, I'm like, oh, okay, I got some decent seats. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I get up. So he's like, you're going to take the elevator, go to the second floor, and you're going to take steps from the second floor up to the third floor. So the elevator, the elevator don't even go up to the third floor. So I'm like, all right, call for the elevator. There's advanced staff in the elevator. They press the button for me, whatever. Get up to the second floor, walk up the steps to the third floor. So I'm walking, looking for my section, finally find it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for, aisle H, seat 5. The guy was like, oh, yeah, it's over there in the corner. I'm like, the corner?
Corner like a bad child.
They got my boy on timeout, man. It was crazy.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm walking up the steps and I see aisle H, see my seat. I sit down. Y'all, I'm thinking I'm going to be good, like I'm going to be close to the rail or in the middle or something. Man, my back is against the wall. I'm at the very top. I'm up there with Owen Hart.
Oh, shit. Not Owen Hart.
Dog, I'm up that high. Like, you ever been so high up, if you look down, you think you're going to fall forward? Yeah, that's how high up I was.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting, I'm like, never again. Never again.
They got you, dog.
They got me.
Sorry.
You bought it directly or a reseller?
I went to SeatGeek, and then they took me to Ticketmaster. I don't know if it was reseller or not, but they got me either way.
I think it was reseller. It was reseller. They was resellers.
Yeah, well, they got me then. They got me then. They got me.
Time out. First of all, they have an actual map of where you're going to sit and get on Ticketmaster.
They do.
I saw that, and I was like, okay, it don't look too bad. It don't look too bad when you're looking at it on the phone or whatever. It don't look too bad.
It says 3.
Yeah, I didn't know how high it went up. I didn't know how high.
James, it says 3.
I thought 3 was 3. I mean, like, I didn't know how high it went. Again, I didn't know how high it went. Look, is that what the Predators play? Is that what the Predators play?
Negro. It says 3.
Look, anyway, man, look.
1, 2, 3. 3 is the highest one, so it's gonna go up.
I thought it might have been a 4 or 5 or something, but anyway, look. Yeah, that's what happened. Bro. That's what happened, dog. Look, so yeah.
Is this
overall?
Is this your first time in Bridgestone?
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
Okay.
So overall, the show was good. It was straight, but just sitting up that high with Owen Hart, I was like, nah, never again.
But the cool thing about a wrestling show, though, especially with the jumbotrons and stuff like that, you really don't miss much. You know what I'm saying? Like, To be fair, it is high up, though, especially because, like, with your back to the wall, you don't have a lot of leeway. You know what I'm saying? I sit up there, truth be told, I sit up there high for Jay-Z one time, only because I didn't want to sit. I didn't want to sit with everybody else. I just said I got my seat and walked up another set of stairs. Sit by myself because it was too crowded where I was at. I said, nah, fuck this. I just got up and walked up. I knew wasn't nobody hardly up there because I was so high up. I enjoyed the rest of the show up there with me and the sound man. So I feel you though, bro. Like it's a little high up. Hey, you from Nashville? You from Nashville?
Huh?
You from Nashville?
Nah.
Okay. That makes sense. That's what's up. Learning on the fly. There we go, man. Cool. Shout out to you, man. Got to experience some live wrestling in the city for the first time. Man, you got to, you know what I mean? When you really get in the trenches, you'll go to a show at Municipal Auditorium, let the white people look at you funny because you in the wrestling show at the Municipal Auditorium or at the fairgrounds. It'll get real weird for you down there. Just FYI.
I'm gonna catch one. I'm gonna catch one of them fairground shows. For real.
Hey man, that's what TNA used to be at the fairground when they first started the fairgrounds down here. So yeah, it's good stuff though. Wrestling is cool.
Don't they have like some major wrestling down here?
Some what?
Major wrestling or micro wrestling?
Yeah, they got all that down there. That
I'm gonna catch one of them shows.
And like the high school gyms, like CCW being like different little like gyms down here, auditoriums. You can find a local Colorado kid versus Wyoming whoop ass match every week in Nashville if you really want to. If you really want to. Exactly. Who? It'll be the Mountain Valley wrestling champion of the world, you know what I'm saying? Duke the Dumpster Drosy or somebody like that. You know what I mean? Hey, it's Nashville though. That's how we roll. Anyway, man. Coming off a good time in wrestling, man. First time for me anyway since Mania that I really, really, really just been tapped in these last couple of weekends, checking out some stuff. So we'll get started. You know, after James got to experience SmackDown, Andrea, we're gonna let you take the floor on this. We talked a lot about women's wrestling. That we have women's evolution. Andrea, let's get started with you. Did the ladies deliver?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question. They did exactly what I said they would do.
They made lemonade out of lemons. Absolutely. Yep. That's what's up. Any match or just the whole card stuck out to you?
The ending, of course, that stuck out to me. It's been so long. Let me look up the card real quick. Let me not. I should have been prepared. This is my fault.
Hey man, technology. Don't you worry about it. I don't have a phone. Nothing's working. You know, it's all good.
Okay, yeah, actually, Naomi really was the highlight of my whole night. Her match with Jade and how she finished out the pay-per-view. My heart is full. You know what? I have thoughts about that. You know how I think I've said this in the past that they need to let Jade be a special attraction, kind of like how they used to book Brock.
Yes.
And you know how in some of her matches, she looks like it's obvious that she's like choreographed. She's thinking about what she's doing. Yes. I'm finna be so for real. In this match with Naomi, this last one, what was it? A no holds barred match. She looked like she was having the time of her life at some points.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I remember Neek got a little upset with me a long time ago because I said I wanted to see Jade in a Hell in a Cell. I still think that. I think it's weird to think about, but I do think those types of specialty matches, I think that might be her forte.
I think I see where you're going with this. But Neek, I'll let you respond. Go ahead, Neek.
I wasn't mad. I was more like, I don't think she was ready at that time to do that match. That was my thing.
Put her in now.
But now...
she's ready now. I don't think she's ready now. Maybe WrestleMania, but not right now.
Yeah, not right now. But, the improvement's there.
Yeah.
The spot's taken there. She knows what she's doing. She's getting better every match that she gets a chance to get a longer match in. Yeah, she'd be ready. She's way better in comparisons to when you wanted to make that whole Hell in a Cell thing.
She had just got there, I think. Just like, she's not ready.
Yeah, because from what other wrestlers have said, those matches wear your body down a lot, and there's a lot of time you got to prepare for that mentally. So mentally and physically, to be exact. And I didn't think she was ready then, but I think slowly but surely she's gonna get ready for it. But you were right though. Yeah.
Do y'all think it was an improvement in Jade, or is it wrestling with her friend Naomi, and of course Naomi being a veteran and a professional? Do you think that played a role in it? Like they helped get the match, choreograph the match a little bit better? Rico, what you think about that?
I think it helps, but still, Jay gotta bring it, which he has been. Like, I'm with Andrea; she has improved vastly. That was probably one of her better matches. The whole show was great. Me and my wife watched it. Every match cooked for me. The only one that wasn't as great was probably Tiffany and Trish, but it was still good too. And Naomi, the cash in Naomi did surprise me though. I didn't see her going after the world title. I didn't see that one happening, so that was a shocker. But I did predict she was gonna end the night as champion, so I still gotta take some credit for that. But the show was fine, man. I knew it would be good because it was kind of there was low expectations. Usually when a show has low expectations, it over delivers. So I was enjoyed, man. It was better than Saturday Night Main Event.
Miles ahead.
Dang, what you got? Boy. What you think?
Overall, it was good. Like I said, going against what they was pretty much up against, what was the Beyonce concert across the street. They did good. They delivered. And like I said, my highlight would definitely be Naomi cashing in. I didn't see that coming from that standpoint. No, I didn't see that happen at all. The women's tag match was good. Like all of it was pretty good. Again, like the Tiff Stratton and Trish, that match was here and there, but overall. But Jade definitely has improved. Like I said, might just because of Naomi, because I remember doing a qualifying match when she was against who she fight? Asuka. It was a little like you can tell it's choreographed. She was like, kind of thinking too much and they kind of slowed down. But I guess when she's, with someone she's comfortable with, it's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, overall it was good. It was definitely good. Good match. Good PLE.
You know what was a sleeper to me? That Intercontinental Championship match. Like the Bailey.
Big sleeper.
Man, that was, I don't know what I was thinking, what I was expecting, but I was tapped into that for real. And I haven't been the biggest EO Sky supporter on the show or just period, but I get it now. I do get it now. Like I totally see what everybody else saw and sees in EO Sky now. I totally understand. I totally understand.
EO
So real. I get it. I was late to the party. I have no problem admitting it, but I get it now.
But you're here now.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here now, all the way around. Even the Battle Royal was fire. I thought Lash was gonna take that home, but her time shall come. Her time definitely shall come. But I thought she was taking that one home. But as long as old Bella didn't get it, we all right. No disrespect.
Anybody but Bella.
No disrespect to the Bella twin. I'm sorry, I forget. Was it Nikki? Nikki. That was Nikki, right? Yeah. No disrespect to Nikki Bella. I didn't need to go full nostalgia right.
No.
Speaking of nostalgia, my man Goldberg. Andrew, this is your show. My man Goldberg had his, I don't want to say final match. I'll say final match in Atlanta. Two-part question, Andrew. Did Goldberg deliver? And should he have an actual send-off farewell match?
Ain't that what he got?
In Atlanta.
I mean, does he need another one? Can he survive another one? Like, what is he expecting? What does he want? Now, granted, I understand being upset that the speech got cut off.
That was crazy.
But yeah, I get being upset about that. I get feeling a way about that. But he's what, 60 at a minimum, I believe? Yeah, you 60 at a minimum. The match went on longer than anybody would have expected. I think they got about 15 minutes.
Solid.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he didn't go out like a punk at all. Gunther made him look good. Let's be for real.
That's true.
Let's be so for real. Gunther didn't do Goldberg how Goldberg would have done Gunther.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, I don't know. It feels hypocritical. Like I said, I understand being upset about the speech getting cut off. He was making another decent point about how he felt like it was rushed and just put together with 3 weeks notice. He got a point there. But still, everything still came to, he got a better send off than other people who actually gave a damn about the business. Look at how Kurt Angle got sent off. Yeah. I'm just saying.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't even a bad match.
Nah. Gunther can make anybody look good.
Yeah.
Give me a week or two and just learn how to run the ropes a little bit. Gunther might make me look 30% good in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Not 50, but like 30% good. You know what I'm saying? That's how good he is at his job.
Just go.
Rico, how you feel about Goldberg?
Man, Goldberg has no gripe, man. I don't get it. This is a person who I feel like is never satisfied. Like Andrea said, you went 15 minutes. Man, do you realize Goldberg wrestled when I was a kid? Now I'm an adult. And you had a main event match, prime time, and you're complaining left and right. I don't get it, man. Like Andrea, to Andrea's point, you looked way better than you probably you should have looked. If he was champion, if the roles were reversed, it wouldn't have been that type of match. Everything was good. And I don't know. He complaining about the time getting cut. I feel like you've been doing this long enough. You kind of know how broadcast TV works. So I'm sure you should have known this was a possibility. I'm not sure about the Russian part because, Bad Blood was like last year. Like, we all saw this happening when the interaction happened in Bad Blood. So, like, it's almost been like a year that we knew that this was going to be the end game. It just, I don't know. It's like everybody, when things don't go their way, they like to talk bad on WWE. So, to your point, Jeff, I don't think this will be his last match. I think this probably might be his last one in Atlanta, but he'll probably have another one in AEW coming up soon.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The writing on the wall, he leaving, he down talking WWE. You know, that's usually the recipe right there.
Yeah, Tony gonna back the Brinks truck up. Tony gonna back the Brinks truck up, Jack.
You really think Tony gonna take the bait?
Okay, here's a better question. I hate answering the question with a question. When has he not taken the bait?
And you know what? That's a good question. That is a great question.
It'll be different if he had a track record of saying, I can't really work with that guy. Anybody that contract doesn't get renewed that was worth their salt, like a real deal superstar, they're going to AEW, and everybody knows. So if Goldberg wants to, he can go down there and do something.
With who though?
Oh, there's nobody there that makes sense.
Not that's gonna make him look good. Nobody to make him look good.
Because it wouldn't make sense. Like, you could put him in there with somebody like what Powerhouse Hobbs gonna do with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? What my man's name? What's your guy, Neek? What's your guy? Orange Cassidy. Come on, man.
Oh man, the pockets.
The pocket. He gonna Goldberg ain't gonna understand the pockets, man. Like, he ain't gonna understand this. No, he ain't gonna understand that at all.
So he's like, what is this?
Yeah. He gonna take it all serious and shit. Like, nah, man, we don't need that. Nah. But Tony's there. If he wants a match at AEW, Tony's taking the bait. It'll be in Wembley. It'll be, cause they're going back to Wembley Stadium next year for All In. It'll be Goldberg versus, I don't know, Goldberg's last match at Wembley Stadium. Go ahead and book it right now. If he wants it, Tony will take the bait. I will say, though, just real quick, James, I'm going to kick it to you. Like, what I enjoyed, even though the match was a little too long, I did enjoy the old WCW entrance, though. The going to get him out the locker room, you know what I mean? The pyro. I enjoyed that they gave him the full Goldberg experience. That was fire. You know, the match is the match. That's probably why he didn't get to see his speech live on TV, because damn interest took him getting to the ring took 5 of the 15 minutes. But yeah, James, what you think, man? Does he get another match in WWE or is it AEW?
No, he's done. Like, what does this man want? Like, really, what does he want? Of course, he lost. He's gonna gripe and complain. Now, cutting his speech short, that was wild. I'll give him that much. Because I'm like, shit, something's wrong with my peacock. I'm thinking something's wrong with my team on my end. I'm like, damn, they just cut it short. But that match went longer than Goldberg's usual matches. So, like, what does he want? And that's really it. He, again, like I said, as Andrea said, Goldberg would have done Gunther like Gunther would have done Goldberg. Goldberg would have definitely speared him like 2 or 3 times, maybe 2 jackhammers. The match is over within 5 minutes.
Yep.
That match would have been done. Yeah. He went 15. He's tired. That man was cooked. He was done. Like, get it over with. Don't look. Go to AEW. They're gonna bring back Sonny Kiss for you. You can spear him to death. Yeah. And we're gonna go with it from there.
I just remember who they'll put him against. Moxley.
Nah, he ain't ready for nah. Moxley ain't going for that.
Moxley. Because here's why. No, Moxley will bleed enough for the both of them. He won't bleed. Moxley will find a way, like he'll miss a move or some shit, and he'll land on a thumbnail. Like they'll figure it out. Moxley will do the bleeding for him. Like, don't you worry about that. But if he has to have a match in AEW, it'll be Moxley or somebody like maybe Jericho, or I'm trying to think. They still trying to edge out there, and that's a thing.
Jeff, he gonna take a spear and Moxley gonna be bleeding from the forehead all of a sudden.
See what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. He ain't bleeding from the mouth.
Somehow, some way.
The forehead you cut.
If it's a pay-per-view, Moxley's bleeding. Like no ifs, ands, buts about it. Profusely too. Oh man. But yeah, shout out to Goldberg, man. Definitely probably his last match in Atlanta. Not sure if it's his last match, period. Shout out to Bret Hart for never letting it go. Bret Hart.
Beef ain't never died.
That beef ain't that beef.
That type of hate, baby.
That's 50 Cent and Ja Rule right there, bro. Like that's different. Bret ain't letting that go, man. I will say, did y'all see the meme of Bret in the control room, like pulling the plug on the speaker? That was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious. Shout out to Bret, man. Bret got a legitimate gripe against Goldberg though. Like, but it is what it is. Shout out to Goldberg. His son's in Colorado playing football.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Gunner. I think his name is Gunner Goldberg or something like that.
GG.
Something along those lines. Gabe. That's it. Gabe.
Okay.
Yeah. Gabe. I just gave the man a name.
Yeah, right.
He looks like a gunner.
Shout out to Gabe. But Gabe looked like he might get in the ring himself one of these days, man. He looked all right when he, Anywho. All right. So let's talk about this. We talked a little bit about Tony taking the bait, a little bit about Moxley and AEW. AEW had All In. It was a full work shift. It was 12 to 8. You were clocked there from 12 to 8 watching the damn pay-per-view. My Lord, man. And then TNA had Slammiversary, right? Was it Bound for Glory? No, Slammiversary.
Slammiversary, yeah.
Slammiversary. My question for y'all, and I know everybody really may not be tapped in as much with both of the promotions, but we hear the rumblings, we see the clips and the highlights or whatnot. Is there a legitimate argument for who is the number 2 company in the wrestling world? James, I'll start with you.
Number 2 company, yes, there always has to be a number 2. Who that company is, it's up for debate. But from my outlook on it, I'm going to go with TNA.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with TNA. Like I said, the TNA producing stars, to be honest. They're producing good stars, of which they can go from, like I said, TNA to AEW, back to TNA to GCW. They have the option to move around. And I think that's good for all of wrestling, to have these superstars moving around from place to place. Even if it's just one night, again, AJ Styles went to TNA for Slammiversary. He was just there just to promote whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to TNA because AEW, I feel like they're doing too much. I feel like they're trying to. I feel like that's crazy coming from me because I kind of like them type of matches where I said we saw. I don't know if everybody watched the Moxley and Hangman match. He gave him the paradigm shift on the bed of nails head first, and he got up. I'm like, okay, you're not getting up from that. And I just feel like they're really doing too much, trying to bring that old ECW type of style, which it was good back then, but now you're doing too much. You're bringing broken glass in. Like, these Texas death matches are getting out of hand, to be honest. So I would give it to TNA. I would give it to TNA a second company. They're putting on legit matches, storylines. Give it to TNA.
Shout out to TNA. Rico, what you got?
I'm gonna say for now it's still AEW. But I would say soon, if TNA can keep riding the momentum, I feel like they will overpass them. Their partnership with WWE is doing wonders. I was shocked. I was shocked that JC James took the title. That one kind of shocked me. But I'm assuming the exposure is for when their stars get the belts back, and then even more eyes have been on TNA at that point, and they can keep riding the momentum. So I feel like eventually TNA, if they can continue the momentum, they'll become a new number 2 company. But for the moment, it's still AEW.
Neek, what you got?
Until TNA stops getting in their own damn way, then they'll be number 2 then. But right now it's AEW for me. I think TNA does have improved a lot. Some of their decisions are still questionable though. Now I can't AEW questionable as hell too, but I like Trick Williams. I really do.
Okay.
But him still having the title after Slammiversary makes no sense with Mike Santana right there and all the buzz for him.
So what's
His
supposed to
build
be
has been going on.
they like their WrestleMania show? Is this what's coming up? Like Bound for Glory?
That's Slammiversary.
No,
So it's
Slammiversary.
Bound for Glory
is their Mania.
Is
It's the
it?
longest one they've had.
I thought it was
Bound for
Slammiversary.
Glory. If I'm not mistaken, it's Bound for Glory. But I also thought Starrcade was WCW's main pay-per-view, and Eric Bischoff said it was Halloween Havoc. Who the hell knew it was Halloween Havoc?
What?
I thought it was Bash at the Beach or something.
Hey, Bishop.
No,
Bishop, shut up.
I thought Starrcade was WCW's main pay-per-view. Eric Bischoff on his podcast said it was never Starrcade, it was Halloween Havoc. Who knew that?
Nobody.
So I don't know. I thought Bound for Glory was their one because the game they had was called Bound for Glory a long time ago. If I'm not mistaken.
That makes sense. But I think it's Slammiversary.
I thought that was Slammiversary too.
The biggest one.
So when is Bound for Glory?
2 months from now, I think.
I think Bound for Glory is like WWE SummerSlam. That's how I would put it.
So Trick got to lose by then. Is he gonna still be champion by then, Neek?
He's still champion now by then. But
you think so?
Yeah, I think he's still gonna have the title until Bound for Glory.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, it is
Bound for Glory.
It's what?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
damn. Oh,
okay.
But Slammiversary always has all the stops though. Like everybody goes to Slammiversary though.
Yeah, like AJ didn't show up for Bound for Glory. He showed up for Slammiversary. Like
exactly.
Hey man, I thought Starrcade was the one. Bishop said Halloween Havoc was the main WCW pay-per-view. And then double down on him. I'm like, bro, Starrcade was the... Never mind. Whatever.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, like I was saying, I think, that decision was kind of weird to keep the belt on Trick and to get JC, the women's belt. It's a questionable decision-making. Is it WWE or is it them? I don't know. But as for now, like I said, AEW is number 2. TNA could be a viable number 2, but right now their decision-making skills are horrible, and they need to stay at number 3 right now.
Andrea?
I have a question.
Yes.
Well, never mind. No, I don't, because it would sound silly. But I am going to say, ask me again. No, it would sound ridiculous. Ask me this question again at the end of the... Ask me this question again at the end of the year. And I say that because not this past weekend, but the weekend before when we had the AEW All In Evolution Saturday Night's main event. When we had all of that, there were people who, and even myself, like looking at like the difference between like all 3 shows. No, and like there's people who don't watch but tuned in that weekend just to see some stuff. Like they've been commenting. They've been hearing more and more about how WWE is just overproduced, and a lot of people just really the promos and stuff. Yes, it's important, but a lot of people they just want to see the wrestling, Yeah. And so my question was going to be, because it would make sense as to why I'm going in this direction. My question was going to be, how come the assumption is that WWE is number 1 right now? Is it just because they're biggest? Is it the history? Like when it comes, I'm thinking in terms of product quality right now.
Product quality.
Like which shows are you enjoying the most right now? Because that's what I took it as when you first asked the question.
Okay, that's a legitimate way of looking at it because product quality it's like beauty. It's an eye of the beholder, right? Some people want to see flippity floppity Omega Okadas every week. Some people want to see death matches from Moxley. Some people want to see Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? But I guess what I'm trying to say is let's just use James for a second, right? James with the Bridgestone Arena. Y'all, the 3 of you are from Nashville. Neek, I think you probably been to Bridgestone though. Bridgestone is
plenty of times.
Bridgestone
sign his ass right now.
Bridgestone holds 16 to 17,000, depending on how you set it up, right? Maybe 15 on the regular day. And they does a sound stage in Nashville, and AEW goes to Clarksville, a whole nother city, 25-minute drive from Nashville to do their show. And WWE's in the arena. So it sells out, and poor James had to pay $100 to sit up there with Sting in the Crows. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you look at it from that standpoint, Andrea. That's why I was saying from that standpoint, from that standpoint, the allure and the presentation of WWE puts them in number one.
Okay, all right.
$100 of TNA, I'd have been in the ring.
$100 TNA, you walked Trick Williams to the ring. It was $100. You walked Trick Williams to the ring in TNA. Better believe that, Jack. Better believe that. You got scared.
If I'm remembering correctly, $30 got me ringside at TNA.
I'm causing interference. I'm throwing a chair in the ring.
Yeah. No, TNA ringside wasn't.
Yeah.
Man, you ringing the bell.
$30 don't get.
I'm ringing the bell.
You can't even get a T-shirt at WWE for $30, and that's real spiel. You can't even get a damn T-shirt.
Yeah.
So
can't even get a thought.
But we're joking, but that's also some of the gripes about WWE is that the price of, because it's becoming a premium to go see it, and you're pricing out. Because let's be honest, we're all adults, so we like it for different reasons. But it's really the kids that drive the product, right? WWE anyway. To get that big, you got to have the kids and different subsets of people. But you're pricing out families like come on, Rico, you know this. Like I believe you have kids, right, Rico? So if you think about you going to SmackDown with James and you, your wife, and your kid, like, man, that's a vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Last time Raw came to Memphis, just me and my wife went. Cause we sat on the floor. Only me and my wife went, and it was like at this time. This was before they really jumped up, and it was like 300 and something for us two at that point when we went. Yeah, on the floor. So now I figure like that'll probably be like 700 now.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's insane. 700 for a month on a Monday night? That's crazy. on a Monday night, bro, I gotta go to work tomorrow, bro. I just spent $700 at the concert. That's I mean, at the wrestling match. That's insane, bro.
Going to hell, TKO. You going to hell.
Hey, I promise. For real. Hey, I hate to say this. Vince got to say today, bro.
Vince got to get that company
back. Vince got to get that company back. Vince got to. I know.
No, Jeff.
I know. Hear me out, though. I know. I do. Because one or two things is going to happen. If we being honest, one or two things are going to happen. Those ticket prices are going to continue going up for Raw, SmackDowns, PLEs, all that shit. Or one of three things. Or we're going to have to start back paying for PLEs. When this Peacock, when this Universal deal goes away, we're going to start back paying for PLEs. Like the Peacock subscription ain't going to get it. So it's either going to be that, or it might just be both if TKO got anything to do with it. Because I was reading, Rico, you and I like to talk about the business side of things sometimes. I haven't had this stay confirmed, but I was reading some stuff about UFC losing money. You know what I'm saying? Or the interest is dwindling in UFC. So if you are the umbrella company and you got a cash cow and you got something that's losing, you milking the cash cow to subsidize what you losing with the other junk. So yeah, it's tough, man. So we Vince got to say today, man.
Could see, and I hope the natural transitions everything go to Netflix. But once Peacock deal is up, I could see them charging for the shows like the UFC fights where you have to buy it. I could see them doing it.
Yeah, it's either Netflix or ESPN, because ESPN already got that agreement with UFC, and they got the agreement with Pat McAfee. So it just it'll be easy just to intertwine the two. So I don't want it that way because I know for sure ESPN is gonna charge.
Yeah,
there ain't no question. Because we had the WWE Network and then Peacock for the past, I think it's going on 10 years now.
I got WWE Network one. Yeah, in 2014 I got it. Yeah,
10 years. I got one. Yeah. So we haven't paid for a PLE or a pay-per-view from WWE in at least 10 years. So I know for sure I had the network. As soon as they told me $9.99 a month and I get all the paper, I said, I'm in. Like, you take my money. Like, shit, I'm good with that. I ain't even complaining about that. I was hot. I just switched right over to Peacock when it happened. So yeah, man. That's all right, man. Shout out to wrestling. They got anything else before we get out of here, y'all?
No Neek James Hall of Fame?
No, I already put May in this. I put May in this month. Yeah.
Next month.
Yeah, I put May in this month.
Yeah. We got to keep it one a month.
One a month. Okay. But what about apparently the Fandango deal? that WWE trying to work out?
Going to the movies.
They did work it out. They did work it
Oh,
out.
they
did. It's official.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I guess how does everybody feel about that?
Maybe that'll be how they handle it. Charge people to go to the theater for the pay-per-view.
I can see that being lit. Like a group of
Yeah.
people watching wrestling together. I can see that being lit. And it's $25 for both days. Like that ain't that bad. Like we went to see Jurassic Park and it was like $20 for that one ticket.
IMAX?
No, a regular theater.
Regular theater ticket $20, brother. I don't know when last time you been to the movies. Regular ticket, non-matinee is $20.
I'm staying at the crib or going matinee at this point, bro.
Standard ticket, non-matinee is $20.
I'm gonna skip work and go matinee. That's what I'm gonna do.
Like, how much are the tickets going to be though? I guess that'd be my question. Like, how much are the tickets going to be? Because I know they're talking about for SummerSlam. Again, are they going? Is the theater going to be like, well, shoot, you can get in for 20 for the regular, but if you want to see it in IMAX, 35 or something, like what's going to be the pricing for it?
I saw 25 for both days.
I saw 25 too. I don't know.
That ain't
Andrew, is that confirmed?
Is it? I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead, James. My bad.
I mean, for 25 for both days, I can just stay home and watch it. Like, I don't want to go to the theater and do that.
Yeah, I like being at that crib when I watch it, though.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to be, again, because I'm at the live show, this past Friday. I just realized I was a real casual fan. Everybody's up. Jay Uso came out. Everybody's standing up, eating and stuff. I'm just sitting down like,
you ain't active at the show?
You gotta eat.
You ain't eat.
You gotta.
Here's the thing. Let me explain. Here's the thing. So it was a dark match to begin with. Like after SmackDown went off air, it was a dark match. Last match, Gunther came out. Jay came out. Jay came out through the rampway, which I wouldn't look for him to come to the audience. But like everybody's up yeeting, he gets in the ring and he's not yeeting at all. He just gets in the ring and stands on the turnbuckle and just holds his hands out like just does that. And I'm like, okay, but it wasn't the raw energy that he gave. He just gave it like a lazy, okay, yeet. So like he only did it like once, and I was like, wow, okay. It wasn't the same.
Me, the missus, and my nephew went to the Raw here.
Plus my back was against the wall. I was still mad about that. Exactly. I put my back against the wall. I was still mad about that. Like, nah.
You ain't drink nothing, James?
I was not about to pay $15 for a little small drink. I wasn't.
I forgot about that. Drinks
wrist on rough, man. And you gotta walk. You gotta make a little walk to get to, because once you go up on that third floor, it's not much that's concession wise on the third floor.
It wasn't. Like one place was open, that was it. On the third floor. So I was just like, I'm not about to go to the first floor, get a drink, and have to catch an elevator, go back up the steps. I wasn't doing all that. And plus, like, I was looking at the merchandise. I'm like, I'm going to give me a shirt while I'm here. All they had was Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, John Cena, and Stone Cold shirts. They have no Yeast shirts, no Samoan Werewolf. I'm like, well, what if I wanted one of those? I'm trying to get no John Cena shirt. I was just like, the merchandise wasn't there either. It just wasn't there. TKO, y'all messed up, man.
But to answer your original question about the SummerSlam in the theater, when I lived in Detroit, I remember going to see a Floyd Mayweather fight in the theater, and it was a decent experience. I ain't gonna lie, like because you watching it on the big screen, and like you said, Rico, like it's a group. It wasn't a group of people with me at the time, but it's a lot of people in there, and they into the fight, but you're not really distracted because the sound, it's the theater sound system, so that's kicking, and the screen is huge. Like it ain't something I would do all the time, but I definitely wouldn't mind trying. I don't know if I do it for SummerSlam, but I definitely wouldn't mind.
That for Mania would be.
Yeah.
I also don't want to know if I want to go for 2 nights, like in the theater. That would probably stop me. 2 nights in the theater is crazy. That's a lot. And it's my birthday weekend. That's a lot to ask. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, forget about that. It's coming up.
Yeah, 8-5, man. 8-5.
Oh, we outside.
That man ain't going nowhere.
8-6, we outside. Yep, we outside.
Yeah, outside is gonna be on the grill. That's about it, brothers. That's about it. That's not like that. Nah, I don't know. I might do something. We'll talk about that offline. But yeah, man, before we get out of here, I got anything to say to the people one more time.
The hate watching gotta stop, man. I want people to enjoy what they like and stop. I never understood that. I want to understand, how can you watch something that you admitting that you don't like? How can you see through that and watch that? I don't get that. I don't understand it. I wish wrestling fans I wish I could have a conversation with a person and ask them why do they do that. Because I don't get it. I just don't get it.
None of us do. Well, I'll say
weird.
I hate I'm a Buffalo Bills fan in football. I hate watch Buffalo when they play Kansas City because I know Patrick Mahomes gonna win. So whenever it's in the playoffs, so somehow, some way, I hate watch that shit. So, but I get it though. Watching wrestling every week and just to hate watch it is tough though. You're right.
It's
But I definitely
crazy.
know whenever it's Buffalo versus Kansas City in the playoffs, I already know how this story gonna end. But I watch it. And then who's that's all. That's another story. Yeah. Thanks, Neek.
Do I have anything? Go where you're loved. Go where you're wanted. I'll say that. Go where you're wanted and out of that woman's DMs.
Wait. It's a story behind this. I feel a story behind this.
There is.
I feel a story.
There is, but I'm not going to tell it on air.
Oh, man.
All right. Y'all hurry up. Y'all hurry up and wrap this up because I want to hear
this shit. Tomato.
I'll accept that.
-1. What you got for the people?
Oh, Petey Williams, man. And I'm saying that because over the weekend, no, it wasn't over this weekend, whenever All In happened, I seen the Young Bucks give Canadian Destroyers and they no-sold it. And a lot of people are no-selling the Canadian Destroyer now. Petey Williams at home mad as hell. That was a special, and everybody just overselling it now like, oh, it don't hurt. This ain't nothing. Stop overselling moves, man. Stop disrespecting them, especially the Canadian Destroyer. Don't disrespect it like that. The super kick, you can disrespect, but the Canadian Destroyer, nah, don't do that.
Neek.
How I'm gonna put this?
Okay. I'm happy to work.
How do I put this? As a food blogger, I deal with a lot of weirdos. And people go to the restaurant, some like it, some hate it. It's just part of the game. But what I do not like to hear is from people that go see my review, then get into the comment section and say, well, you only like it because they know you and they like your food, blah, blah, blah. Them, they made your food nice for you. They ain't make food nice for me. It was nasty. I don't want to go there no more. I'm never going back. Them bitches were evil. Blah, 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 blah.
Don't fucking go.
Just don't go, bro.
Motherfucker, most of these folks don't know me.
Nah, you popping in the streets.
They don't know me at all.
Price of wings.
Now, after the review, they might know me. Now, after it, they know who I am after that. But beforehand, they don't know me. I am not Keith Lee.
Not Keith Lee.
Do I look like my wife is with me? No, I am not Keith Lee, ma'am. Now, I just don't understand, my experience is going to be different from your experience.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything I eat is not going to be good. Trust me. I got a whole list of places that... Hold up. Since we talking.
Shit.
What?
That's the board of all the places that's trash.
We could grease.
Yeah, I'm going to let it go with that.
Okay.
I went to the John Rosarda.
Come and see yourself.
You been there yet? I went to the John Rosarda. You been there yet?
Oh, that's my boys.
Yeah, that was fire. It was fire.
Okay. All right, so let me do this. My city. Oh, my city. All right. This weekend in Nashville, Tennessee, Jeezy came. Jeezy brought his 20-year anniversary snowman.
Let me get out the way because I get my feelings about that.
Hey, a lot of Memphians made the drive down for the show. It was about 60-40, 60% Nashville, 40% Memphis in that bitch. Y'all was in there thick. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Nashville. Y'all showed up. Everybody had they black tie on. Not everybody. 85% of us was black tie, and we had a good solid trap or die time at the Symphony. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but Sunday was, y'all don't know what this is, but there's a local hit here in Nashville called Cashville Be Ballin', right? Y'all don't know what that means. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Look it up. It's a great song. Shout out to Scoop. Shout out to Black Whistle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all Memphis people, y'all know this. Y'all have a rich history in hip hop. Nashville, not so much. Got 2, maybe 3 people that people outside of Nashville know, regularly. 2, maybe 3. Jelly Roll, Book, Star. After that, it's you may know a couple other people just because you really be tapped in, right? You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Jelly Roll, you heard a Young Buck, and you probably heard a Star Leader, right? Just to be honest. Okay, cool. Black Whistle got to hit the city. A majority of the city supporting it. You local internet blogger trying to be internet troll niggas, I'll be shame of yourself. We finally got one that's working, and you niggas want to get on Mark Zuckerberg's Facebook and do all that stuff y'all was doing this weekend when they were shooting. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll be shaming yourself. You know what I'm talking about.
Ooh, I saw that.
And it was y'all. I'll be shaming yourself.
Bruh, wow.
Like, come on, man. Like, let that young boy have his moment. If the song works, it works. If it don't work, let him go back to the drawing board. But for goodness sake, we need a hit. We being Nashville need a hit. Like Starlito is me and Starlito on the same age. He about. I mean, I want him to keep going, but I'm pretty sure he's looking at this like I might not keep doing this too much longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, anywho's that's enough of my local rap soapbox. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for even hate commenting. You people commenting on the shorts that's on YouTube, using your hate comments, but it's all good. Thanks for the engagement. Don't worry about it.
Hey, no, Andrea talking about she.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Crazy.
Don't worry about it. She was telling the truth, and people don't like it. It's okay.
Of course.
But that's beside the point. But you stopped and listened and watched and left the comment. So thank you, sir or ma'am. I don't know.
Appreciate
you're going
that.
by your username. So appreciate you.
Or super lizard person.
All that being said, make sure you text the people and call the people on your phone and tell them about what we got going on over here at the 808s and Chest Shots podcast. Hey, man, and whatever you do, at the end of the day, please stop throwing chairs. We out.
Throw hands instead.
Okay.